Hello, everyone. Hope you all are good. Today, we are going to talk about how less can lead to more. And I have invited ChatGPT again to as my guest to talk about this topic. So, hi, ChatGPT. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing great and I'm really excited to be here. I love the topic. Sometimes simplicity opens up the most meaningful possibilities. Let's dive into it.
Okay, thank you for joining me. So, my first question is that what does less is more truly mean in today's fast-paced world?
I think in today's world, it's about cutting through the noise. We're bombarded with options, information, and things to do. Less is more means focusing on what truly matters, whether that's fewer distractions, fewer possessions, or fewer commitments, so that the things we do choose have greater impact and meaning.
Yeah, you are saying right that it's very important to focus on what truly matters. And my next question is that why do people often believe that having more leads to success or happiness?
I think it's natural. We're surrounded by messages that equate more, whether it's money, possessions, or achievements, with success. But often, that belief is more about external validation. When you have more, it might look impressive from the outside. But the truth is, without purpose or clarity, more can just become overwhelming. It's really when we define what's meaningful to us that we find real success or happiness, sometimes with less.
How you can get more happiness with less?
It's often about removing the clutter, both physical and mental. When you have less, you can focus more on relationships, meaningful experiences, or personal growth. It simplifies decisions, reduces stress, and creates space for what truly brings joy. In other words, when you're not chasing more, you notice the value in what you already have.
Okay, that's true. When you are chasing for more, then you forgot that what you have. That's beautiful lines. So, how does simplicity improve focus and productivity?
Simplicity clears away the extra noise. When you have fewer distractions, you spend less energy juggling and more energy on what matters. You can prioritize better, make decisions faster, and dive deeper into tasks. It's like decluttering your mind. When you're not scattered, your focus sharpens and productivity naturally follows.
Okay, when you have uh, simple uh, things, and then it means that you have fewer distractions and you can prioritize better and make decision faster. Okay, that's great. So, and do you think that minimalism is a mindset or just a lifestyle trend?
It's definitely a mindset first. While it can look like a lifestyle from the outside, like owning fewer things, it's really about how you think. It's being intentional with what you let into your life, whether that's objects, commitments, or even thoughts. Trends might come and go, but the mindset of choosing what truly matters can stick for life.
Yeah, you are saying right that trends might come and go, but what truly matters can stick for life. That's great. So, how
I'm
does simplicity improve focus and productivity that we are already talked about? So, can you tell that reducing how does reducing distractions help in achieving bigger goals?
When you cut out distractions, you free up mental bandwidth. Instead of constantly switching focus, you get to dive deeper into meaningful work. Over time, that deep, consistent effort is what drives real progress. You're no longer just busy, you're aligned with your bigger goals and can tackle them with clarity and purpose.
Okay, it means when you have less distraction, then you can instead of constantly switching focus, you get deeper into the meaningful work. Okay, and it means that when you don't have distractions, you avoid distractions, you cut out distractions, then you are no longer just busy. It means that you are focusing on your bigger goals and you can tackle them with clarity. Okay, so how can have fewer choices actually make decision making easier, and how?
When you have fewer choices, you reduce decision fatigue. Instead of being overwhelmed by too many options, you can focus on what truly aligns with your values or goals. With less to weigh, you trust yourself more, and decisions become quicker and less stressful. Essentially, you streamline your mental process and feel more confident in your choices.
Exactly. It happens when you have so many choices, you get stuck and you become overwhelmed by too many options. So if we have less and less choice, then we can make decisions more quicker and less stressful. Okay, so what
Exactly.
role does letting go play in personal growth? Letting go.
Letting go is like clearing space for growth. When you let go of old habits, limiting beliefs, or even unnecessary clutter, you open yourself up to new possibilities. It frees emotional and mental energy that can be reinvested in learning, self discovery, and pursuing your passions. In short, letting go creates room for the person you're becoming, rather than holding on to what you've outgrown.
Okay, so how you can let go your old beliefs?
It starts with awareness. Notice which beliefs hold you back, whether it's fear of failure or thinking you're not enough. Challenge them by asking, is this belief actually true or helpful? Replace them with more empowering thoughts. And practice. Surround yourself with experiences or people that reinforce your new mindset. Letting go is an instant, but each step builds confidence.
Okay. So is it possible to achieve success faster by doing fewer things?
In many cases, yes. When you focus on fewer things, you can put more energy into them. Instead of spreading yourself thin, you gain mastery and make meaningful progress faster. It's about depth over breadth. When you pour yourself into what truly matters, you build momentum, and that focus often leads to success more efficiently.
Okay, so those who are listening, when we focus on too many things and try to take along a lot of options, then you get stuck and you end up with nothing. So, how can entrepreneurs or freelancers benefit from doing less but better?
For entrepreneurs and freelancers, doing less but better means narrowing focus on what brings real value, whether that's a niche service or core clients. By not spreading themselves too thin, they can deliver higher quality, build a strong reputation, and deepen relationships. In turn, that often leads to more sustainable growth, less burnout, and greater success in the long run.
Yeah, that it's so true that freelancers or entrepreneurs, when they try to um, focus on too many niches and they do not take one thing, they get stuck and uh, they are unable to pursue and give real value to the client. That's so true. Okay, so how can someone declutter their digital life, like social media, apps, etc.?
Start by asking what truly adds value. Unfollow accounts that don't inspire you. Turn off notifications that constantly pull your attention. Organize files into simple folders and delete what you don't need. Limit your time on apps, maybe even set boundaries. A clean digital space is like a clean desk. It helps you feel clearer, more in control, and more focused on what matters.
That's good. Delete what you don't need. I love this line. Okay, so what are some practical ways to simplify daily life without losing productivity?
You can simplify by creating routines. Plan your day the night before so you wake up with clarity. Batch similar tasks together to reduce context switching. Keep a simple workspace, only what you need. Also, set boundaries. Decide on your work hours and stick to them. When you streamline these daily patterns, you stay productive without the overwhelm.
Yeah, that's great. In business, how does focusing on fewer services or products lead to better results?
When a business focuses on fewer offerings, they can perfect them. That means better quality, stronger expertise, and a clearer message to customers. It simplifies operations, reduces confusion, and builds a strong brand identity. Ultimately, customers know exactly what you stand for and come to trust that you do those few things exceptionally well.
Okay, I think my mic was muted, so I am just repeating what I have asked from ChatGPT. I was asking that in business, how does focusing on fewer services or products lead to better results? When a business focuses on fewer offerings, then they can perfect them. That means that they can give better quality and clear message to customers. So it also simplifies operations and reduces convenience. So can you give some examples where cutting down actually increased profits or impact?
Sure, think of Apple. They cut down their product line to focus on just a few core devices, and they became iconic. Or take a small restaurant that simplifies its menu to a few signature dishes. Quality improves, customers love it, and profits rise. In both cases, doing less but doing it better creates greater impact in customer loyalty.
Okay, so why is it so hard for people to let go of more?
It's often tied to a sense of security or identity. We think having more, whether it's stuff, commitments, or opportunities, means safety or success. Letting go can feel like losing control or missing out. But once we realize that more often clutters our time and energy, we can see letting go not as a loss, but as making space for what truly matters.
Okay, so how can someone train their mind to value quality over quantity?
It starts with being intentional. Reflect on what truly brings you joy or results. Celebrate the wins that come from depth, not from sheer volume. Start small. Choose one area of life to go for quality, whether it's relationships or work. Over time, as you feel the benefits, less stress, more fulfillment, your mind naturally shifts to valuing quality.
Okay, that's a very important point that celebrate the wins that come from depth, not from sheer volume. So you can just choose one area of life to go for the quality and start with small, whether it's relationship or work. And then over time, as you feel the benefits, less stress, and then with the passage of time, your mind naturally shifts to valuing the quality. So first you can focus on quantity, and then with the time that shifts automatically towards giving quality. Okay, so yeah. Um, what would you say to someone who fears missing out by choosing less?
I'd say that choosing less isn't missing out, it's consciously choosing what matters most to you. You're not giving up, you're making space for deeper experiences. Think of it as trading quantity for richness. And remember, when you say no to what's less important, you're saying a bigger yes to what truly fulfills you.
Okay, so my last question is that in one sentence, whatever we have discussed, how you define the power of less is more.
The power of less is more is about intentionally clearing away the noise so that what truly matters shines and thrives.
Yeah, the power of less is more is about intentionally clearing away the noise so that what really matters shines and thrive. It means that it's very important to cut out the distractions and the noise so that you can focus on one thing and you can provide the value. Thank you so much for joining me today. We have discussed that how less can lead to more. Thank you, ChatGPT, for joining me. I will invite you tomorrow again with the next topic. Bye bye.